Welcome to CallumConnects, 5-minute entrepreneurial inspiration for your day. Glenn Allen is our guest today on CallumConnects. Glenn is a music instructor turned digital course launch strategist, business coach, and works as an underpaid chauffeur, cook, and maid to 3 kids who lovingly refer to him as Dad.
A hurdle I faced as an entrepreneur was getting back into the dating world while also growing a business. Obviously, growing a business takes a lot of time, and many of us, we can even be a bit of, we can really get wrapped up in our work. Some of us are workaholics and our relationships suffer because we put way too much time and way too much attention to that. And I was really worried about that happening when I started dating again. I was working a day job plus my side hustle, plus recently divorced with 3 small children I was taking care of the home. So time is really an issue. And so what happens is, you get on a dating app and you're scrolling. That takes up a lot of time. You're going on dates and that takes up a lot of time. It's, date after date, meeting people. This is a fit, nah. And then you finally meet somebody and you want to spend all your time with them. And so you're getting to know each other. It's really exciting. But what happens then is in the back of your mind, you're thinking, oh my gosh, my business is suffering. I'm not putting the time into it. I'm letting certain things fall to the wayside. And so there's that anxiety that happens there where you're just worried that something's going to slip or you're not going to go full force the way you really want to be. And me, I'm a very ambitious person and I've always got a lot going on. I finally met somebody that I really clicked with and connected with. And that was the case. I really loved spending time with her and we had a lot of fun together, but I noticed that I was neglecting a lot of my usual marketing efforts and different ways in which I knew I needed to grow my business. What eventually happened was we realized that we wanted different things in life. I did my best to make time for her, but then there would be times where I needed to spend a few days on maybe a launch of a new product or something like that, or have some client time, things like that. And so there was this sort of imbalance of time with her, time with the business, time with her, time with the business. And we would talk about our goals and things like that. And we came to realize she was very content in the life that she had built. She had a great career, she had a nice house. And I was also content with what I had, but I am very driven and ambitious. And there's certain things I want that I haven't achieved yet. And she said, well, where does that leave room for a relationship? And I had to pause and I thought, yeah, I don't know. And so what happened is we broke up and it was really hard because we got along really well. It seemed like a great fit, but there's just this mismatch in our values and what we wanted out of life. And so for a while, I just stopped putting myself out there because I felt like in order to have a successful business, I had to put all my time into it. And therefore, it was an all or nothing thing. I could either have a successful relationship, but really I would not put the kind of energy and effort I needed to into a business, or I'd put all my time into a business and I just wouldn't have time left to invest in a relationship. Until I realized I needed to find a partner who had similar goals and really respected the entrepreneurial spirit and was going after something herself. And I found that. The woman I'm dating now is an attorney who is building her own practice. And what's great about her, I remember there was this time where I felt bad because I needed to work on editing a YouTube episode. And she said, well, instead of spending time by yourself, why don't you come over? Let's have a work date. And that was it. I just knew. I was like, this is the one.
The biggest hurdle I faced was when the company my partner and I built from scratch came under attack and more than $250 million of value was destroyed. If you would like to learn more about that and how I came back from it, sign up at callumlane.com.